thank you, Gabrielle, for your kind words and for your partnership. I am really just so humbled to have the trust of Gabrielle, the board of directors, and the entire All-Stars family to be taking on the chair of the board. And I'm just thrilled and excited to get started. But before I talk a little bit about the program and my involvement, I first want to say thank you to Rich Sokolow. I've worked alongside him for the last 10 years, and it's been really an honor to lead with you. And I know it's just the beginning of the next phase of your All-Stars life, but this tribute is so well deserved, so thank you so much for all you do. I first met the All-Stars 25 years ago when a volunteer knocked on my front door. My husband Barry and I had just moved into our house in Westfield, New Jersey, and I invited the person in to sit on my boxes in the living room to talk about the programs. And I was so impressed with the youth programs that All-Stars was actually working through at the time, but I think the thing that was most unique to me was this development through performance approach. I had been in summer theater workshops in high school and college and knew the power of performance in development. But I think more importantly, what I really learned through All-Stars is that growing through performance and creating the equalizer of different types of people, different types of communities, different types of situations, and using performance to actually ensure that everybody in the process grows was very unique to me. And so we gave our initial $100 right there that day, and then we went on to, as Gabrielle said, have a 25-year commitment to this organization. And I can honestly tell you that it's changed the way that I look at the world, both personally and professionally. I'm especially proud of the relationship that was just honored with MetLife and that Gabrielle mentioned. MetLife and All-Stars have a 15-year partnership. You heard about some of the accomplishments, but I wanted to give you a little bit of the inside story because it really is a story of the All-Stars. You know, the relationships, I see Steve here and I see Elizabeth and her team here. It started out as a lot of individual associates really resonating with what All-Stars does and giving volunteer time, teaching workshops, coming to events, giving personal dollars. But then it grew into a nationally sponsored program that MetLife is now partnering in every single city in the United States, and an integral part of our diversity and inclusion program at MetLife. And so I think it's just a great example of what's possible when partnerships are open to all different ways of connecting and developing through performance. And I just want to say thank you to our MetLife colleagues that are here, but also thank you to all of our corporate partners. You saw 10, you're going to see 10 more. But what I would tell you is that the beauty of DSY is the fact that it's partnership and every single person and entity actually grows in the process. So this afternoon, you're going to hear from a lot of different people. You've started to hear from our young people. You're going to hear from some of the business leaders that grow right along with them. And I think it's really a simple message. DSY works, and it works for very simple reasons. Young people grow and develop, and they have opportunities they would not have had. But frankly, just as importantly, corporations are in a position to actually enhance their work environments and create cultures where everybody gets to grow in the process. You know, as corporate leaders, we are all so focused on the war for talent, getting the right people in, attracting, developing people, finding new ways of doing business, innovating. And really, when you think about what DSY enables, it enables young people to have opportunities they would never have, and enables our corporations to have access to new talent, new ways of thinking that can take us to a whole different level. So really, DSY is a win-win for everybody. You know, as chair of the board, I am committed, and I promise you that we will continue to invest in the DSY program, but even more importantly, the partnerships. Because really what's possible when we all grow and develop together is possible through these partnerships. So you've got my commitment that I will partner with you as we go through this. And I also ask you for your continued commitment to take interns, financially help us, connect people. Really, it's about all of those things that really make all of this possible. And I just want to close by saying again, I'm really humbled to have the opportunity to continue to serve this great organization, and I really look forward to partnering with you. Thank you so much.